Joseph, this is supposed to be a mixer. Why aren't they mixing?
Total of 11 or 12 people. Who's mixing with who?
It was.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Match Atlanta Season 1, Episode 1. And I must say, this was a good premiere. Okay, this was a good premiere. I feel like it's giving me kind of the same format as like Ladies Who List, but I like the way that I like the way that they structured this show. I'm definitely a fan. So before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Let's get into the review. All right, so the matchmakers. Okay, so basically the show is based in Atlanta, and it's 5 matchmakers who are navigating both the matchmaking world and also them as matchmakers together, right? So a lot of them have majority Black clients. One of them is an interracial matchmaker. We'll get into her a little bit later. But yeah, it's about the drama between them and their clients and also them as matchmakers together. So the matchmakers we have on the show, first is Shay Primus. Then we have Kelly Fisher and Tana Gilmore. They are the duo. Then we have Joseph Dixon, and lastly, Ming Clark. So the ratio in Atlanta, women to men, they say is roughly 10 to 1. 10 to 1. I can see how matchmaking would be a very lucrative career over there. I'm not gonna lie, when I went to Atlanta, they were saying, but child, in every 3 men, there's always one. So the pickings are kind of slim, right? So the duo's rate actually starts at $25,000, which to me, I was like, damn, that's steep. But they have a lot of notoriety. They definitely attract a higher caliber of clientele, if I can say that. So their rate kind of makes sense. And because they are such a high profile matchmaking company, they've decided to launch their own matchmaking curriculum.
If you want to be the best, you're trained by the best.
Coming up here this fall, we're going to be able to certify date coaches and matchmakers with our seal.
Listen, each one teach one, okay? I love it. Then we have Ming. She is an interracial matchmaker, which I shouldn't be surprised that that's a thing, but I was surprised that that's a thing. Her main client is Troy, who is a 49-year-old marketing firm owner. Now, I don't want to discount the man. I don't want to discount him at all. However, I feel like considering his history, right, the divorce, the children, he's asking for a lot.
Young, slim, chocolate. I'm an attention whore. With 2, it's less cheating.
Word on the street is that Ming's reputation is matching wealthy men with exotic women, so I don't know. We'll see. She has a very good approach when it comes to examining her clients, where she plants somebody in a natural environment, maybe like at the bar, at a restaurant or whatever, and then she has them interact with the plant to see if there's points where they could work at, if it's the flirting, if it's just regular conversation. And Troy, I don't even know if Homeboy was even trying.
Okay, so what was her name again?
I forgot.
Okay, so does that mean
sorry.
that you're not interested?
So I'm retired.
Later on, he does share that he was off on his game because this was around the time where his brother passed away. So it was his brother's anniversary of the passing. And so he was trying to explain to Ming that that's why he wasn't fully there. But ultimately, she decided that he's too much to work with. He has too many requirements and isn't really malleable as a client. So she decided to let him go. The next matchmaker we have is Shay. She is the middle class matchmaker, and she's working with Ashley, who's a 36-year-old sex blogger who wants a hell of a lot, okay? She needs him to be tall, employed, bearded, hood, professional, well endowed, and also open to sex toys.
I brought a whip,
Okay.
the wand.
Okay.
I need to be tied up.
Tie me up, Daddy.
Tie me up.
What is going on right now?
It's not that you can't find that, but like it's gonna be hard. You're asking for a lot, okay? The good thing for her is that Shay's rate is a little bit more affordable than the duo. Her rate is a range between $3,000 to $5,000, and she matches all of her clients up with a therapist. Ashley might need one. Then we have Shay's friend Joseph, who is also a matchmaker, but they have different perspectives on sharing personal information. Problem is, the personal information that Joseph wanted to share was not his, but Shay's.
She doesn't want to look bad, in front of people. But as a matchmaker, you look bad because you don't have a good, thriving relationship.
See, what you're not gonna do is crap where I eat. Okay? Don't be out here spilling my personal business, especially when I haven't given you the green light to do so, in front of a client that I'm trying to match with somebody else. So the story is that, she does have 2 children. One is college age and one is pretty young. And her and this person, the father of the daughter, have been together for 8 years, but they recently separated. So, of course, it doesn't look good to a client if your own matchmaker can't keep a partner. You know what I mean? So I understand that. I understand why she was vexed with him. However, Joseph seems to have the reputation of being messy boots. Him and the duo didn't get along. Apparently, they stole an idea of his where they wanted to do a VIP access to his app, and instead he stole it and blocked them.
We're still looking for our check.
Now, here's the thing about your network. You never know who you're going to need in life, and that's why you should always be kind to everyone. Because now Joseph is trying to throw a mixer, right? Because he feels like the other matchmakers aren't referencing. No, not reference. Yeah, reference. They're not giving him as a referral to their clients. Yeah. And so he's like, I'm going to throw a mixer so we can do that. And Shay's like, we already do that. We just don't share with you, right? So he's like, yeah, I'm going to throw this mixer, have some of the clients and the matchmakers, and he wants the duo. The same duo who he poached an idea from and blocked. Now he wants to tap into their clientele? Messy boots, messy boots, messy boots. So to my surprise, no shade, but to my surprise, he's straight. Listen, it was a mix of the being messy boots, the showing up with a glam face. I was just like, oh, you got a girl? And then on top of that, he met his current partner on his own dating site.
He had entrepreneur for his job title, so
Which is not a lie.
so I was like, he got his grown man thing going on. So let me see what he's about.
It's interesting how Joseph isn't certified, so he doesn't necessarily follow a code of conduct, a rule of ethics. So for me, when I was watching this, I was like, shouldn't there be some kind of barrier for somebody who is using their own app to like their own benefit? I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of code of conduct where that's not okay, but he also doesn't care about codes of conduct. So, hey, it is what it is. She, however, is not somebody who Shay approves of because 1, they met in the pandemic. 2, this isn't the first woman he's brought around and it hasn't worked out. And 3, he claims that her history in marketing made her a good person to bring onto his company and have 40% ownership. 40% over they've only been together for a year. They're not even married, mind you. Oh, Joseph, be careful, honey. So the duo is working with Ray, who's a 40-year-old nonprofit executive, and the Love Liaisons have recruited a very scrumptious, delicious piece of man, okay? Let me fawn over this man for a little bit because, So anyways, they set her up on a date with this man, and it went very well for both parties.
Apparently, he makes the best sweet potato pie.
You can ask your grandmother and your mom to taste it. They can all make one, and mine's gonna be the best.
Oh, that's big talk over there.
He's gonna have to prove it.
The duo says typically they don't get this good of a match on the first try, so kudos for them. Raise up your percentage. And so the duo later on meets up with Shay, and they're talking about actually, no, before I get into that, there was a moment where Shay was basically like saying she looks up to them as big sisters because of the strides they've made in their career and how she wants to be like them at some point, right? But they don't really like the title Big Sisters.
Are we really that much older?
Production is so shady for that. When I tell you guys, I audibly screamed. That was so damn shady. But anyways, the ladies are talking about how Joseph stole their VIP proposal, and they're kind of wondering why he wants them at his mixer when there's no good vibes between them, right? And like I said earlier, be careful of who you burn in your network because you never know who you're going to want to use. They've been on, what was it, NBC, on the Steve Harvey show. Like, they have a lot of notoriety to their name, to their company. And back when, you know, they were on the come up, I guess he didn't respect them enough to be courteous to hear out the proposal, maybe take it in stride, and then, you know, if that's what he was going to do without them, at least express it in a way that was still respectful, because you don't know when you're going to cross paths again. Here they are crossing paths, and well, it's not really going to end well for him. So fast forward to the mixer. Y'all, I saw a very familiar face. I don't know if you guys remember season 2 of Ready to Love. Here's Jimmy something. Jimmy something.
Jimmy Jones?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
When it's time to sell your home, call Jimmy Jones.
I guess he's added event planner on top of real estate agent. So, hey, whatever floats your boat, baby. I wonder if he has found somebody. You know, maybe I should do that research. Because Ready to Love Match, I don't know if he's just there to plan the event. Maybe he was trying to, you know, become a client too. Who knows? So the duo clearly hasn't gotten over their grudge, right? And so Paris, during the mixer, is announcing that she and Joseph plan on launching a Love Match Academy. And they're like, hold on. We did that first. So they're taking this opportunity to go up on stage and announce their own Love Match Academy.
Just so you know that we are the matchmakers, the certified matchmakers.
Oh boy, this is gonna be juicy.
Let me tell you something. I was going in blind. I hadn't even seen a trailer for this show, but so far, it's good. It's good. Later on in the season, we see some fights happen. We see Joseph, you know, not getting along with people, which clearly is true to brand. Shay wants to become a client of the duo. Ming thinks that's not a good idea. It's just a whole lot of mess. And y'all know I'm here for the mess. So, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be here next week. The video will probably be late. But, you know, just bear with me. I'm not falling off, I promise. And yeah, I'll just see you in the next one.